Told you I was going to learn something new. Want to see what else I can do? You guys have already seen some of my sketches. You've already seen me doodle and talk and ramble about whatever storyline that I want to talk about at that time. Today's going to be a wee bit different. We're going to go a different route altogether. We're going to go to the next level. So today in this video, we're going to be looking at the next step. So once your sketch is done and once you have an idea, the next step that's really going to level up your art is going to be the line work. So that's what we're going to be looking at today. The other day I was cleaning out my closet, and when I was cleaning out my closet, I had come across a box that was filled with a bunch of knickknacks that I had put away because my office was just getting too cluttery. And in that box, there was another box and another that some of the memories span back from even in my earlier childhood and back when I used to live at home. This brought up a lot of memories. A lot of it was really good memories from when we were kids. And that's kind of what I want to share with you today. Sometimes my sketches don't make sense to the average viewer, and I fully understand that. I don't have to be crazy to understand that the image that you're seeing right now is legitimately a jack-in-the-box strapped to a frog's back, which makes absolutely no sense. But when I was cleaning, I had found this old music box that I got from my Nana Miriam. And the moment that sound hit my ear, it took me back to that time when we were younger and we were kids. We lived in this tiny town. It was off the beaten road. Nobody knew what it was, and you had to drive like 20 minutes in order just to get a coffee. Behind our school, there was an old pond that every year the frogs would come out of wherever it is that frogs come from, and you would hear the cricking sounds at night, and it was the most peaceful thing that you could experience. But during that time, once the spring had begun, the baby frogs started to come out of the water and out of the lake. That is when all of the kids would get super excited. Just to hit you with the blast from the past, we used to have these things called baby bottle pops. If you remember them, you remember them. If you don't, then I'm so sorry. Run to the store right now, you gotta get one. We would collect all the baby frogs or take the little tadpoles out of the water and fill the little jugs with water and watch the frogs grow. It was like our version of Pokemon. How many can you catch? Can you catch them all? It was honestly one of the funnest experiences that I had and one of the best memories that I have from when I was really, really little. It's amazing how even just the smallest sound of a music box can trigger such a memory. In my channel and as my viewers, I want to challenge everybody to have that ability just to be yourself and explore the weird and the strange. And I'll be rambling about this forever, and I know that. And that's okay, because it's something new. Kind of like this line work. Now, in this drawing today, we enhance the drawing a little bit further. We're putting a little bit more body to it. One of the things that I've learned was line weight. Line weight makes a big difference when it comes to your line work. It can draw the viewers into specific details. It can draw the viewers into a specific area of the drawing that you really want to focus in. Line work can make such a difference in your artwork and the weight of the artwork that you're using. So sometimes you just kind of got to jump right in and put pen to paper. A lot of my art journey was self-discovery, and that's like most artists these days. It isn't the traditional in-class learning where you get your skills. It's just trial and error by fire. We'll be doing a lot of that in this channel. There's gouache and oil paints and charcoal and spray paints and even a tattoo machine that I haven't touched in years that I would love to really break through and get my hands on. I want you guys to come along with me. I want you to experience the journey, and I want you to challenge yourselves as well and see what you are capable of doing. I remember when we were kids, there was every single household, no matter where you went, had this one Fisher-Price boat that your friends had, your friends' friends had, you had. It was either filled with water or you filled it with sand or something along those lines. We used to go in the backyard when the house was just freshly built, and we used to catch the frogs and keep them inside this Fisher-Price boat. Each one of us had our own frog that we would name. We would keep them overnight, and so most of them jumped out and they would be gone the next day. But there was this one frog, but we nicknamed him Squeakers. The thing with Squeakers, though, is Squeakers used to squeak. Little did we know, it's because he was scared. He was one of our favorite frogs. It's the frog that my sisters and I used to fight over. We fed him. we dressed him up. Eventually, Squeakers didn't make it. He's currently resting in peace underneath the driveway. Rest in peace, Squeakers. So sorry. We were kids back then, and looking back, we didn't know any better. But it's still a memory that we have. This piece right here is called Jack the Frog. Get it? Get it? 'Cause I'm funny. I'm funny. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, hit subscribe. We are on this crazy journey together. We're going to try something new, something exciting every single chance that we get. My next journey is going to be quite a challenge that I've never really done before successfully. So we're going to try that next week. Come back, see if I succeed or fail, but it's something different. But thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.